Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading for November the 29th to December 5th, 2020 in Sagittarius season now. We're going to take a look into your recent past, your present energy, and what is coming up for all of you. This will be for your sun, moon, and rising signs in Gemini, should you be cross-watching. And as always, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate for everyone. I invite you to take that which is for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibe. If you haven't done so already and you do like my content, please subscribe. If this video does resonate for you, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me your comments, your questions, your thoughts. Happy to hear them all. See what's going on for Gemini. Okay, interesting little spread here, Gemini. Overall energy for you is the Devil, perhaps dealing with a Capricorn in your life right now, perhaps struggling with a bit of a toxic scenario with addiction. Addiction can come in a lot of different forms too. We'll find out. In the recent past for you, we have the Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Sun. So definitely feeling very passionate recently for you, Gemini. There's been a great deal of success coming your way, and you're kind of to a place, or you have been in a place where you're feeling the need to sort of defend your happiness, defend what you've cultivated and are calling your sort of happy place in life. In the present energy, we have the Nine of Swords, the Magician, and the Eight of Pentacles. So doing a lot of work on yourself right now, Gemini, improving your skills, furthering your independent learning or your education in some way, practicing the skills that you do have, just putting a lot of work in here. I get that you're dealing with some sense of anxiety around this right now. I'm not sure if it's a need to feeling like you have to rapidly accelerate your skill set right now, but you're in a good place to be manifesting your needs. I'm not entirely sure what the anxiety is triggered to. I would gather that this is more of self-pressure than it is on an external pressure for you. With the Devil tied to this reading in the past and present spreads, perhaps dealing with a little bit of addiction to work or addiction to success, attaining goals, getting better, and maybe feeling frustrated if you're stagnating in that right now. In the future energy for you, we have the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the Emperor. So Gemini, this is you moving on from something, and not just kind of like emotionally moving on, you're physically moving on from something, perhaps relating to your work life, perhaps relating to a position in power that is opposing you right now with the Emperor here, but definitely taking action and ending a cycle. So we'll figure out what more can come from this, and yeah, find out what's going on. Because overall, the energy of the reading doesn't feel terribly heavy. Doesn't feel like there's anything major going on here. I think a lot of this is classic. Some self-inflicted stress or pain. Let's clarify the Devil in the overall energy to see what's going on there. Ooh, okay. The Death card, the Knight of Materials, and the Seven of Emotions. Okay, Gemini, so for this to me says And we're coming to the end of a toxic cycle for you right now. That's sort of the energy around it. And the ending for whatever this cycle is for you has to do with work and indecision. Maybe right now you're having a hard time focusing on what you want to be doing with your life, how you want to be spending your time, what you see as your future goal. Maybe you're someone who has a lot of ideas right now, but all the things that you want to achieve with your business or side hustles or whatever that might be, and are maybe spreading yourself too thin in your endeavors relating to work or the concept of working. But I do see this coming to an end here with the Death card being the first pull on the Devil. So that to me is positive. Let's take a look into the recent past here. We'll start with the Six of Wands, the successful energy you're touting. Eight of Emotions, Eight of Materials, and the Hanged Muse. So Gemini, I see that you kind of walked away from something maybe where you weren't feeling very happy, but for you that made it easier for you to be able to really start to hone in on all of your skills, show off all of your skills, and start to create some balance in like what you are good at and what you enjoy. And you're feeling a lot of success here. So you're just kind of like suspended in that energy right now with the Hanged Muse available. We're taking the time to just enjoy this feeling, enjoy this time where we have moved on from the things that were not doing much for us and kind of putting new roots down somewhere where our skills and abilities are being recognized. Let's take, my sleeves are going to be an issue today. Let's take a look at this Nine of Wands. Ten of Voices, the Two of Emotions, and the Five of Emotions. So work life may be good for you right now, Gemini, but perhaps struggling with the concept of love or partnership here. I'm getting the energy of this is something that is externally pressing upon you. It's like things in this one corner of your life are going really well. You're finding your stride. Maybe with the Eight of Emotions here too, you walked away from a relationship or a partnership with somebody else that's non-romantic in order to get into a place where you can do more for yourself, show off your abilities, and find better success. But I definitely see that there is a strong weight for you that you're carrying around this partnership. You are starting to let go of parts of it, but you're dealing with a lot of heavy emotions. I think there is a sense of defensiveness about your decisions with this person. So you're feeling a little bit guarded when it comes to them and sharing your success with them or sharing your passion. You may feel guilty about moving forward towards your own happiness because of what you have left behind here, or who you have left behind here more aptly. We'll take a look at the Sun as well. Three of Inspiration, the Emperor again, and the Six of Materials. So you may be dealing with an Aries somewhere here with the Emperor showing up twice now, Gemini, in your feed. But I get that, like, whatever you moved on from, whoever you separated from here, this is something that you planned and you calculated. This was not a decision that came kind of on a whim. This is something that you've been really thinking about. You're working towards becoming the most empowered version of yourself when it comes to your ability to be like a boss at work, whatever that means to you, to find that success in your material life and to be able to give back and earn more and do better. And I think for you that has meant having to leave some people, some things, some places behind because they weren't serving your ability to become a better version of who you were as it relates to your work life, your whatever that looks like for you. Your boss ass bitchness in whatever gender role that comes in. Let's take a look at the present energies here. We'll start with this Nine of Swords, figure out where the anxiety is coming from. Queen of Emotions, the Sun again, and the Three of Voices. So definitely dealing with heartache and disappointment here. And it's relating to love and happiness for you, Gemini. Maybe you were in a good partnership, but it wasn't quite what you needed. Maybe you were not the catalyst for the ending of this partnership as well. This may be part of kind of like the double energy that's around you. Maybe you were dealing with a codependent partner or a partner who relied on you for everything, to take care of everything. So you weren't able to focus so much on your work life because you had to manage the emotions and needs of somebody else. But I see that this definitely has hurt you. It's something you're carrying around in your thoughts all of the time. It's taken away a bit of your power here. We have the Sun on the board twice now. It's possible that this was with a Leo or someone with Leo in their charts. Roles can always be reversed as well, so keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles. Though this is clarifying for me that maybe this separation has you now focused on yourself, focused on taking care of yourself, on making yourself better. Seven of Materials, the Three of Materials, and the Six of Inspiration. Again, that Six of Wands card. Finding this success. You are working on yourself right now so that you can get into your own abundance, that you can grow your own sense of security for yourself and begin to start to get that foundation, start to save up, start to build up your resume, build up your skill set. And I think you know that in putting this time in on you and developing further your skills and abilities, that you are going to find better success. You're dealing with pain right now that's like tied to your heart and emotions, but your focus as a result of that is in getting yourself into the best position you can to have a great life as an independent person. I won't be surprised if we see the Nine of Materials come up. Sometimes you gotta cut a man loose to get into your own happiness, and it can be really challenging. And sometimes we have no control over it when things come to an end, and we don't want them to. So let's look in the future energy here. Oh my gosh. At the Ten of Wands, Page of Inspiration, the Seven of Voices, and the Muse of Materials. So I think moving away from the sense of illusion that you were dealing with previously. I get that whatever this connection was you had before, there was a lot of passion there was a lot of love there, but there may also have been some deceit or some deceitful talk to yourself about how that connection was affecting you. And so now you're moving on to it so that you can become a better, more empowered version of yourself. This is taking on a lot of the brunt for yourself here, Gemini. There's a large energy of independent person here. And I think that's important for you. Let's take a look at this Chariot card, this action we're taking. Ooh, the Lovers, the Five of Materials, and the Two of Materials. So we're really looking at choices here, Gemini. Maybe you were given an out, an option to be able to leave that you're weighing with. I see that you may be grappling with, or another person energetically tied to you is struggling with the notion of being left behind, of being left out in the cold, so to speak. But with the Lovers and the Two of Materials here, I think this is a choice relating to how you want to move forward to kind of bring balance back into your life. Whatever this separation was for you obviously has thrown you off balance. We're carrying around a lot of anxiety, we're carrying around pain, we're carrying around hurt. So you're trying to get back to a place where you feel stable. And I get that you are going to be offered a choice or an opportunity to do that. We'll look at this Emperor card. Here we go, the Muse of Emotions, the Knight of Emotions, and the World. So maybe a new love coming in for you here, Gemini, or maybe able to repair perhaps the love that you were dealing with before. Obviously, it's something you're carrying around. whoever this Emperor is for you, maybe an Aries that you're dealing with, maybe somebody in a position of power over you in the workplace that you have a bit of a romance going on with. There's definitely energetically anyway, the ability to have a new start with this person, a loving start with this person. I see you as also feeling tethered to them and wanting that. So it is an opportunity for you. Free will is always and forever an important aspect of what we do, what we can do. What the cards say now doesn't mean that it is fated to you. You always have the choices on what you act on here. Consider this a tool of perspective. We'll take one last message from the universe before we close things off. The Star, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. Okay, Gemini, I take it all back. There's like some true love, soulmate potential happening here for you. Whatever you had to move away from, whatever toxic relationship or toxic cycle you were in that you had to sever ties with or are severing ties with, it's opening up the doors for you here, Gemini, to really get like your dream partnership here. The Star, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. This is some powerful energy of soulmate potential, of love potential. So don't doubt yourself. Hold yourself accountable for perhaps your shortcomings and whatever this last relationship was that you were severing ties and moving on from. But by putting this work in on yourself, on getting focused on what you can do, being the best you that you can be, you are moving yourself into a position where there is a fresh new start here coming for you in love. It's beautiful. I really like this for you. So know that pain is temporary. Know that hurt is temporary. Time heals, and love is coming for you. I hope this helps, and we'll see you the next time.